Today we're going to be talking about celebrating yourself. Reflections of Purpose. Hello, my name is Karen Sims. I'm so glad that you joined us here at Twisted Threads for our Reflections of Purpose. And as always, we try to get right into the topic so that you can get on with your day. Our topic today is celebrating yourself. Yes, we want to talk to you today in reference to how you can remind yourself to celebrate you. During many of seasons, when we think of spring and into summer, there'll be many celebrations that you'll be a part of. Maybe people are celebrating you. But one of the things that we sometimes often forget is the importance of celebrating ourselves. And what does that mean? Well, it means that we either set some small goals for ourselves and we got to the end of it, and a lot of times we're like, okay, great, check that off the list and we're ready to get on to the next thing. Well, when we think about what is important in our lives and being motivated for the next big things and the next projects, we also want to be mindful of what is our current state of being. And if we're focusing at least some snippet of time to celebrating ourselves, guess what? It becomes contagious for other people, because I often say on here that we teach other people how to treat us. So if you never celebrate yourself, guess what? Odds are it's going to be really difficult for people to join in and say, okay, I want to celebrate you. Now, many of us have friends in our circle, in our squad, who they're excited about anything that we might do, and they just are here for the party. I'm probably that one. But when it comes to celebrating the person that you are, not always changing the mindset in everything that we do, but we've got to get to a point where we understand that we're worthy of the celebration. Because a lot of us may shrink back from celebrations thinking, oh, well, it's too much for other people to plan and to participate in. But think about it. If you think in your mind that you're worth it, other people will think the same. And so we just want to remind you today, do what? Don't wait for others to understand the vision of the things that you're doing. Some of us have great big dreams that even when we share them with people, it's like, why is she doing that? Who does he think he is? Why does he think that he'll be able to be successful with that? And there may be times where you link up with people and you're like, yeah, no, that's not something for me. It's okay for you to be selective. It's okay for you to decide what things do you want to be a part of. But it's also okay to understand that celebrating yourself is a good thing. It's not an ego thing. It doesn't mean that you're not being humble. But what it means is that you understand the sacrifice that you had to make in order for your life to be what it is today. So imagine that. Many of us, we want to celebrate that you moved to a new job, and everybody is here for that. We love it when someone gets a promotion or there's a raise that somebody is celebrating. Those are things that seems intrinsic. But what about, those 5 pounds that we lost? Or we got through a family outing and nothing popped off. No jumping came out of it and everybody was able to be happy. Maybe you had a day where your goal wasn't to please everybody, but you actually did do that. Maybe it is that you were able to take care of yourself. I love it because oftentimes we don't think about self-care in a way of being able to celebrate the fact of we took time out of our day, no matter how busy it was, to say that our health is important, that our mental status is important. And in this day and age with so many things going on, we've got to be mindful that no matter what, celebration of life is important, because we don't know when our last breath is going to be. I don't know, in many times as we get older, we see more people and we've got to go to more funerals. And I love that we call them celebrations of life versus funerals, because people have lived some great and amazing lives and touched so many people. And although there's mourning in that, there's also a reason to celebrate the people who are around us, to celebrate ourselves, and to understand that it's okay if everybody is not going to jump on to celebrate with you. Look, you all are doing some great and amazing things. You're sharing details of the things that you're doing, and I'm excited about some of the things that are still in the works, some things that you all are still planning on, and it's great and amazing. But you can celebrate the fact that what? You started planning. Yes, that's something to celebrate. You move from just being a dreamer to being an action item type person where you're moving forward and you're becoming more goal oriented in the way that you're doing things. Understand that to change your mindset is not a switch that you flip on and off. It is a gradual progression that happens over time. And so as you begin to learn how to celebrate you and learn how to celebrate the great things that are around you and about you, guess what? You'll have people that will come on board and say, yeah, I want to celebrate my sister. I want to celebrate my brother. That person is always up to something good. I'm watching out for the next good thing that person is going to do. But watch out for the little foxes. And who are the little foxes? Those people that do sometimes always have those snide remarks that'll believe that the things that you are doing are little. You know, maybe they'll refer to these videos as little videos, but guess what? They're making a big impact. And so maybe in your life, in your corner, you've forgotten how to take inventory in your life or about the things that you need to celebrate. Do you need to celebrate that, our kids are doing great things? Or maybe they're just staying out of trouble. Maybe Johnny didn't get in the flower pot this week. Celebrate that. Celebrate the fact that Mary is okay this week and that all of the toys made it back in the bin. It doesn't have to be big things. But when you understand that every moment in life is worthy of your celebration, then you get the opportunity to really dig in and say, yes, I'm worth the celebration too. I think that you're worth the celebration. I just want to remind you again, as you celebrate yourself, you give people an example on the things that you like, on the things that you want to do, and on the fact that your life matters. Every portion of it. And if you've forgotten some portion of that to say to yourself, get in the mirror and say, I'm fabulous. Today is going to be a great day. Today I'm celebrating the fact that I got past yesterday. Some of us may have had some hard yesterdays, but today is a brand new day. You get to wake up and be great and amazing in the world. And guess what? That's enough to celebrate. As always, I'm here for the party. I'm Karen Sims. This is Twisted Threads. I'm glad you were able to join us again for these reflections of purpose. If it was something that you heard or liked, or just a reminder to trigger in your mind, remember to celebrate you. Like and share these videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss a thing. Make it an amazing day.
Reflections of purpose.